Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Building 429 sings a wonderful song that the young people love to walk around singing. All I know is I'm not home yet. It's a great song that focuses the young people on the fact that this world is not our home. Our home is heaven. That's where we belong. Sometimes young people ask me a question, Pastor Summerall, I don't like worship music. I like listening to Coldplay, or I like listening to Miley Cyrus, or and I said, well, you're going to have a real hard time when you get to heaven, because in heaven all we sing is worship. See, at some point you and I have got to begin to focus our hearts on the fact that this world is not where we belong. In the book of 1 John, now 1 John is very different than reading in the book of Acts. In the book of Acts, especially in the early chapters, that's on fire, brand new, radical Christianity. And we get over here into some of the epistles later on in the New Testament, and we begin to see Christianity after 50, 60, 70 years. And we begin to realize that as you get into the second generations of Christians and you get into the third generation of Christians, sometimes we have to speak a little differently and challenge them a little differently. In 1 John chapter 1 or chapter 2, beginning with verse 15, the Apostle John says, do not love the world or anything in the world. Anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For everything, now that's pretty exclusive here, everything in the world, the cravings of sinful man, the lust of his eyes, the boasting of what he has, and the boasting of what he has done, not just has, but what he has done, comes from not from the Father, but from the world. The world and its desires pass away, but the man who does the will of God lives forever. My friends, at some point we need to look around at all this world and realize, I don't want anything in this world. I don't love anything in this world. Now, that's not saying that we don't believe in prosperity, because God does prosper and give an abundant life to his children. But I like how Brother Alvanzini says it. He says, I'm not afraid of nice things, but nice things don't control me. I don't love nice things. I love God. Now, brothers and sisters, prosperity should never be the ruling force of our lives. Nothing in this world should be the ruling force of our lives. The will of God should be the ruling force of our lives. So let me read you that passage again. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For everything in the world, the cravings of sinful man, the lust of his eyes, the boasting of what he has and the boasting of what he has done, does not come from the Father, but from the world. The world and its desires pass away, but the man who does the will of God lives forever.